OP Sentinel build. Before we start, I need to say that everything has been recorded on hardcore difficulty. It's a very powerful build. Sentinel build can be built in number of ways. As long as you can chain combos, as long as you can do a lot of damage and survive, it's all good. So you can switch up to whatever you want. This is my version on it. It's a very powerful one. It consists of Singularity, Incinerate and Energy Drain. Gives you a lot of survivability and a lot of DPS. So let's get started. In the profiles you're going to choose Sentinel, obviously. It gives you more combo damage, it gives you more tech recharge speed, it gives you power restoration and defense, and it gives you tech armor. Power shield cost reduction we are not using because we are not using skills that use shield cost. Power restoration and defense means that when you use energy drain, which we are, that restores our shields, you're going to have plus 40% boost on that skill, on that shield recharge. So if you had 100% before, now you have 140%. That's what power restoration does. Let's go to the skills. Singularity. Well, this is what I went. Completely optional. Do whatever you want here. Obviously, go for the barrier whenever you're using a biotic build. It gives you a lot of survivability. And for rank 6, I always go for saving barrier because it saves your life a lot of times. For rank 5, I would suggest go for the max shields when biotic power is active. It's better than what I went with. And for these I went mostly for biotic detonator damage bonus, combo radius, and all that involves biotic damage bonuses and radius and recharge and whatnot. For the containment, same thing. I went with more damage versus shields here, also more recharge rate if there is something like that. And for the last one I would definitely suggest biotic area of effect radius and area of effect force, because it correlates with singularity. As for the tech tree, this is our main focus. I went with Incinerate. Up on rank 4 do whatever you want, rank 5 do whatever you want. Rank 6 go for this. This will make Incinerate a detonator and a primer. So when you throw Incinerate, the initial attack will detonate, but the burning effect that lingers on will be priming enemies. So you can use energy drain then to detonate it, and you can also use energy drain, the rank 5 extended drain, that will prime also next to detonate. So now you have two abilities that are priming and detonating, and you also have Singularity that is a primer. You can chain combos like this forever. Because when energy drain, when you use energy drain and you have those 4-second period where shields are restoring, that opponent on who you used energy drain will be primed. So you can then use Incinerate and you will detonate the combo. But when you've used Incinerate, you will also burn the enemy, which will also make him primed for another combo detonator. So you can use energy drain again. And these skills have a very low cooldown, so you can constantly mix those two. Singularity is just there thrown into the mix because it helps a lot with crowd control and whatnot. Now in auxiliary systems you have a priming ability that has plus 100% combo priming rate. Which means that when you use a skill like Incinerate that has initial attack and lingering effect, that lingering effect is the primer, you will always succeed in priming the enemy. Which is not the case all the time. Sometimes the burning effect will not go through and will not activate. That's at least my understanding from that skill. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments, but I think it's the best choice for this build. As for the rest, choose what you want. And for the loadout, nothing special. Use whatever armor is buffing your tech powers or biotic powers. I went with N7 armor because I simply loved how it looks. I think it's one of the best looking armor sets I've ever seen. And now let's see the build in action. One of the beautiful things about this build is that you're good against armor, you're good against shield, and you're good against health. So you've covered all the bases. You can also use some kind of element armor, because I'm using a skill that debuffs elemental resistance in enemies, so that you can do a lot more elemental damage. So I'm using in this video cryo ammo to do additional damage. But you can see the combos that I'm doing here. If you want a pure tech combo, you just throw incinerate and then do energy drain, or the other way around. You can do it however you want. If you want to add singularity for a biotic combo, you can do so to slow down enemies for more crowd control, and it will also do a lot of damage when it explodes. In these examples, first couple of examples, I'm fighting against armor. You can see the damage to their armor, it's pretty significant. On higher difficulties, usually these guys take a long time to bring down, but it's not a problem with this build at all. And you can constantly chain link combos. This is a good example of what this build can do. A huge amount of enemies, throw down singularity into the mix, and then just spam everything else. You will constantly have combo, 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 biotic combo, tech combo, fire combo. If you want tech combo, you throw drain, then incinerate. If you want fire combo, you throw incinerate, then drain. If you want biotic combo, you throw singularity, and then after singularity, whatever, incinerate. No, sorry. Yeah, incinerate or energy drain. Both will do a biotic combo. Here is an armored enemy that drop down really quickly, and you can see the damage also by the fire effects, because I've used that passive skill from the incinerate tree that does a lot more damage over time. You'll especially see that in the last section. In the last battle that I've recorded, I mainly stayed in cover while throwing fire combos and just waiting for people to die. It does a lot of damage. And this is it, guys. These are the ins and outs of the build. You basically chain combos, you have a lot of survivability because we're using that passive skill that restores your shields when you reach 25% health threshold. You have also tech armor that will help you a lot. Barrier, passive skill tree from Biotic. So you're pretty set with defense and offense. Well, there you go. Sentinel build done. I hope you enjoyed. Plenty more to come.